All right. Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday. The sun is shining, and I am on my computer today because I now can do live streaming on my laptop, which I'm super excited about. All right. So, hope everybody's had a good weekend, and I can now invite my friends. Oh, this is cool. Okay, so I'm just going to invite my friends, because I didn't know you could do this. This is very exciting. All right, so I'm just going to invite my friends. Done. I don't have that many friends on Facebook yet, so, join me if you like. If you are watching this, please share this on your page, and I'm going to get started. So I've got 15 minutes today, and I'll be doing another live stream on Wednesday. I am at Intrepid Gym today, and I am running a class here this morning. Hi, Caitlin. Hope you're well. So I've written a couple of blogs lately that I want to talk about. The first one I've written is called Awaken Your Body. And I'm going to read it out and go through it with you and just talk about how to awaken your body. Now, this came from an experience that I went through a couple of weeks ago that I'd like to share with you, because we all go through situations where we find it sometimes it's like impossible to get through it because the emotion is so deep and you're attached to that emotion, and it's usually to do with like our significant other or a family member or someone that we really care about, something that we feel really deeply about, and we feel like we can't move forward, and then we end up blaming our external things, like it's, why are you making me feel like this, or why are you doing this to me, and then we become like the victim in the situation because we're then blaming other people or blaming the situation, when really we're in control of what we are actually doing. So I've discovered a way to actually heal ourselves in the situation while we're in the situation. So I'm actually going to just share my live stream with Nellie Bell, because Nellie Bell, A Guide to Happiness, is my kind of pen name, and I use it to write my programs and my healing through that, because I changed my name in 2013 to Nellie Bell, and Nellie Bell is like my higher self. So I changed my name because I wanted to create something that I could see a vision for that I wasn't feeling in myself. So I created this whole new persona and worked through that, and it helped me through some very challenging and deep experiences. So I'm just going to quickly share this with Nellie Bell, and if you are watching, please share this on your page. I wonder if I can get it on my phone. So many flies in here today. Goodness. Okay, how do I get onto it? Oh, here we go. I'm watching myself on my phone. This is very funny. Okay, so have you had a beautiful challenge recently where you felt you had an issue that needed to be resolved, but at the time it was so headstrong you felt there was no way to solve it? That you felt you had tried everything but nothing seemed to clear it? You couldn't see the light at the end of the tunnel? Well, here's an idea. Take time. Next time you're feeling stuck in a situation or a negative thought pattern, try this, because it worked for me. Wait a little bit and use your intuition. And what I've written here is chant, pray, be honest with yourself, detach from the situation, and bang, something changes. Now, what I mean by that is, okay, if you're in a situation, you can't exactly just go like while you're in the situation, but you can take a step back. And because I do the chanting and the praying every day and meditation, it helps me actually disconnect from where I am right at that moment. So I'm actually conscious and present that I'm in the situation. And sometimes you can just like put your hands in this position, and it actually connects you to your electrical system in your body while you're actually in that situation. So just for example, today you're at work or you're doing something and you're not enjoying what you're feeling. You're feeling frustrated, you're feeling angry, you're feeling like, oh my God, I need to get myself out of here. So you can actually do that while you're in the situation by becoming present with your breath and with your actual body. So to actually detach from it with your breath, what you can do is, good morning everyone. Thanks for joining me. And yeah, happy Monday. Hope you had a good weekend. So I'm going to get back into this now. So when you're feeling like you do need to shift the situation, you can go into your heart. And a lot of the time we think we're in our heart, but we're actually not. We're thinking that we think we feel. So to actually feel, you have to physically feel your body. So if you don't know what your body feels like, it's now time to actually get in your body to know what it feels like. The best time to do this is first thing in the morning or at night before you go to sleep every day, because then you're practicing that for when you do get in the situation and you need to get yourself out of it and change it, shift it. You're shifting the energy, right? So you've got the power to actually move the energy when it's not right in a situation in that second. And the first thing you do is you slow down the breath and you slow down the situation. So it's like you've got a remote control and you've just paused the conversation just for 5 seconds. It feels like a long time when you do that, but you can actually say to that person, I need to connect with this. I need to go away and feel this. Like, I cannot continue the conversation the way it is. You can even say that just in your mind. So what you do is you breathe in for 5 seconds and then you breathe out for 5 seconds. And already you're actually in your body rather than in your heart, in your head. So I'm just going to do this with you now. So if you're with me, Richard and Aaron and Daniel, and who else have I got? Caitlin, Michelle, sorry, I thought I said Richard, Michelle, hi Michelle. So what you can do is go into your heart. You can place your hand on your heart, or you can actually just put your hands into prayer. And you just take a breath in for 5 seconds and then a breath out for 5 seconds. So you breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then out. 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you want to do that again, sometimes 3 times is good because it anchors it in. So you can breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now if your hands are in prayer, you can push down on the bone in your chest, and it actually puts a nice pressure into the heart center. Buddhists do this a lot. Or you can just put your hand on your heart. That's always nice. So let's do that one more time. So we breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Opening yourself first to loving unconditionally, knowing in your heart that how you feel is right for you and for your loved ones. Express these feelings the best way that you know how, and this can change your script within 24 hours. And with each shift, we create magic. Our souls become closer and our conversations deepen, and we discover a new layer of ourselves and each other in the process. Now, I know this sounds easy to do, like even when I'm saying it, but the reason that I wrote this is because I was actually feeling a deep sense of pain during the conversation I was having. So I was feeling like I couldn't go on any further, and I actually really wanted to, and I really wanted to push through it and move that energy. So what I do is what I call mantra meditation. So this video is basically just me introducing a new thing to you that is, I feel, has been a secret to people. Like, you know, I had no idea about this and I started doing it and I thought it was the most stupid thing in the world. When I first started, I was really embarrassed about doing it. And I'm a singer and I've been singing for like 20 years and I was still nervous about doing this. So I don't expect people to, or you guys, to actually do it right now, but I really, really recommend it because it does awaken your body in a way that I've never experienced anything in my life. So it comes from breathing and making sounds with your body and vibrating your body in a way that raises you up and connects you straight away to an energy that you want to move. And you can do it. It makes you feel really in control, really awake and really rejuvenated. So the meditation mantra that I've been doing is the Gayatri mantra. And it starts off with Om, which is Om, but you say Om. So basically the first one I'm going to go through today is just Om. So I'm going to sing that 3 times. And so basically, just to make it clear, this is the practice that you will do on your own. And then when you're in these situations during the day where you're feeling an uncomfortable energy around you, that's when you connect to that energy. You don't need to do the mantra. You just need to be present. But the mantra actually makes you feel present while you do the practice. And you don't have to sing it. You can actually just be a listener and listen to my voice while I sing it. It still works the same way. You're still getting the benefits. So I'm going to do this now, and if you want to join in, feel free. If you don't, then that's okay as well. So I'm just going to do 3 Ums, and then I'm going to go through these steps which will help you move and shift the energy around you when you feel uncomfortable. Here we go. So what I can see at the moment is a lot of pink. So pink is the colour of love and unconditional love, which is what I'm talking about today. So if you are watching this, I am giving you this right now. So take this with you and feel that unconditional love for yourself and feel it in your heart and in your body. And this will actually awaken your body. So is a word about creation. It's about connecting with your creativity and the universe's creativity so that you become one with the universe around you and the people around you. So get out of your head into your body and understand that there are people around you who are probably feeling things just as much as you are. So when you get out of your head and into your body, you start to connect with other people and you start to connect with yourself. And then magic happens in those moments because you're present and you expect the unexpected. So if there's any comments or questions that you have, please add them in here. Keith, Michelle, Caitlin, if you're still there, let me know how this can relate to you and your life. Daniel, how does this relate to you in your life? And if there's any questions that you have, please feel free to engage with me now because I only have I was supposed to go till 7:15, but I've got a little bit of time. So I'm just going to go back to my writing. So I've got a few questions. Do you wake up in the morning feeling grateful for all that you have? For the roof over your head, the hug that you gave your partner before you went to sleep, the lunch you had with your friend the day before, the money you have in your bank account, thankful for the sky, thank you for the sun, the moon, your health, the fact that you can see clearly, smell, hear, feel, touch, breathe, thankful for being alive. With each step of gratitude, we get a step closer to manifesting more magic and love into our present moment. We must learn to clear our negative thought patterns, which are created by our outer world. The TV shows, the news, the magazines, social media. We must all sit in prayer and meditate once a day and become one with ourselves and the planet. We all must respect the land and where we live, who we live with, and who we work with. Learning respect and honour is the deepest level of success one can have. The power of social media can move mountains when we are conscious. Are you trying to better the world with what you are choosing to do right now? Are you changing your life and someone else's life by the choices that you make? So take a moment now to really stop, take a deeper look inside yourself. And this is how you do it. You put your hand on your heart, you put your hands in prayer, and you take that moment for yourself. So if you're around people or a particular person, separate yourself from the situation by taking deep breaths and moving your attention inward. That's number one. Number two, ask yourself this question. How is this situation making me feel? So how is this situation making me feel? For example, my situation was making me feel horrible. Like I wanted to cry, I wanted to break free, I didn't want to be in the situation anymore. So then I had to ask myself, what am I doing to create the situation? So that means I had to take a step away and look at myself and say, what am I doing to create the situation? Then if I say to myself, well, actually, I feel like I'm doing the right things. Like I actually feel like it's not me. Like I've worked hard for this. My intuition is telling me that I am right about this. And if that's how you feel, then you've got to ask the next question. What thoughts am I having right now that are creating my feelings? So if I'm feeling like I'm sure and my body is feeling strong and that I'm completely sure about this, that's when you can actually voice what it is you want to say and speak out and say how you feel about something instead of how you think about something. And in that instance, that will actually shift the energy because you're expressing your feelings. And then the fifth step is, what is it that I need to learn from the situation? So these are all questions that you ask yourself that you can become consciously aware of the situation around you and how you are feeling. And then you'll be really surprised at what happens. I mean, when I did this, my situation pretty much shifted within, I would say, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, just by separating myself from it and going inward and asking myself how I feel. And this does awaken your body. Also, there's other things to do like exercise. Exercise is a really good one. So breathing and the mantra meditations. I find the three things are amazing for bringing yourself back into the present moment and dealing with the situations in your life. So there is a meditation on my blog, which I've put up, which is about focusing your attention and becoming present without actually doing the mantra. I've also recorded myself singing a mantra as well for you, so you can use that in your practice sessions. And usually these things happen when you're in a situation where you feel like you just can't go on any further and you need something and you don't know what else to do. Then I suggest doing this because it's helped me a lot, and I still continue to do it because, you know, life goes on and you constantly have stuff to deal with because that's just life. So the best thing to do is be happy in those situations And when you do feel struggles or sadness, to be aware of it, acknowledge it, be grateful for it, and then shift it and say, yeah, I did this. And then everyone around you is happy too. So if you would like any more guidance on this and help on this, I would love to have a conversation with you. You can message me, comment, share this with your friends and loved ones. And yeah, I'll see you soon. So if you are in the area of Melbourne, in the eastern suburbs, I do run classes here, and I also have a course that I'm starting, and I've got the information night on this Thursday. So this is in the western suburbs. So I've got some stuff in the eastern suburbs and some in the western suburbs. So the western suburbs is Be the Creator. And if you're interested in learning how to live your life purpose and you know what that is, or you don't know what that is, but you want to follow that and do that, then this course is for you, because it anchors your destiny and allows you to pursue it and live your purpose in life. Or if you don't know what it is, it'll help you find it. So it's through everything I've been talking about and the tools to actually do that. So writing is a really big one. Writing things down is a really good way to release your emotions, and writing down how you feel about things, because that makes you conscious and raises your vibration, makes you happy. So you've got to let out the emotions before you can be happy. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you soon.